Morning, welcome to day 4 on the Camino. Start the day by climbing right now some stairs as I head out of town or through town, up away from the river, the ocean entrance to the port. And I'm headed about 11 miles to a hostel. Be my first hostel experience tonight. Kind of looking forward to that hostel experience on the Camino. And yeah, so fairly easy day. I got a late start after editing late yesterday's video, and I got up this morning and discovered my phone hadn't charged. The plug came out of the wall, so I had to wait a little longer. Didn't get out of the hotel till about 9:30. Climbing above Zumaia. There's the town I spent last night. Darn squeaky shoes. I got orthotics just before I left. I hadn't put them in the new shoes until the morning I left. And I didn't notice some squeaking around Paris. So this building, I thought, too bad it's not a business. And I say it does have a drink and snack machine. That's kind of like on the AT. $1.50 for a Coke. Not bad. Now this is the kind of signage you like. 2 big yellow signs and a little arrow too to confirm it's the Camino going this way and not some other path. Because there are some other yellow signs that have a European flag on the wooden marker. Came through a muddy section, but it wasn't too bad or too long. Have to walk on the edges for the most part. Occasionally a branch thrown across. Use that, bouncing with poles. But nice and cloudy. Beautiful day. Alright, I stopped for a Coke back there. I don't know, 3/4 mile back. People that didn't stop, maybe they knew the cider was coming. Right on the trail. Place to stay, the restaurant seems to be closed. They should have had hammocks or something. And we cross over to the other side. Looks like there's room to walk between the barrier and the fence. Much better. Well, I just had lunch. I was going to walk another 2 miles to the next town, and I decided to check out a veggie option here. Found a place half a block from where I was at, had a veggie burger. So I had another one of those with fries, and Coke. Ready for this last 5 miles of the day. There's the town I just had lunch in. Just came down this hill. It flattens out just ahead, or gets flatter, but here you can see how steep much of it has been, because that sidewalk on top of the railing is level. And it gets a little steeper just ahead. Sometimes steep uphill, sometimes downhill. I only slid once today. The app says there's a detour for bikers, which we just turned off of the road. It curved left, and this path continues straight off the road. But yeah, it looks like this thing's going to get steep in a moment, and could be challenging, all the bouncing on these stones. Well, a mile or two up the path, we're going to leave the coast. In fact, right now we're leaving direct coastal access. And for the next 60 miles, we're going to be away. And then we'll get back to the coast for, I don't know, probably another 100 miles before I jump to the, oh, maybe 200 miles before I jump to the Primitivo Camino. Well, following the rule once again on the Camino, take the high road. This is an annoying stretch. We're to come about 100 feet, and there were sort of some sizes to walk. Now it's bad angle on either side, all kinds of spots where people slipped. Although they may have been prior to today, since it's been dry for a day now. A road walk, but I'm smelling the pines rather than the farm animals, so it's a pretty nice change. Less cloudy, and I'm being the trees anyways. Just got back on the route per the app. About a half mile to go. This should be the final downhill to the hostel. All right, I made it to the other guy.